Alright guys, welcome back. We are going to watch the final game. We're probably going to watch it all in one go, just like we did for the losers final. This is the grand finals. The winner takes half a box. Doesn't take all, but the winner will take the majority of things. And this won't be the last game you'll see on my channel as well. We will be seeing the for fun game that I played with Julia next day after this maybe. I don't know how I'm uploading these things, but yeah. So stay tuned for that one. We will watch the final game starting now. It is between Kabir, who's on the right, and we have Dylan, who you just saw in the losers final. He's now in the grand finals. And it's a little bit rough here because Dylan not only has to beat Kabir twice, and has to beat him in a best of 3 twice, but Kabir was the guy who sent Dylan to the losers bracket, so we already know that Kabir probably has a decent matchup, although starting off here it doesn't look like that. Kabir starts Thunderous against the Landorus, and the Landorus does hit Thunderous for weakness.
Can you see this video better?
Yeah, this one's a little better.
Yeah, we changed the camera angle and stuff because we noticed all that crazy glare. That's why he's picking it up to be like, is there glare? Is it good? Okay.
Let's rotate the card.
Yeah.
I like the sleeves that Kabir have.
Sorry?
I like the sleeves that Kabir have.
Yeah, the Train Brothers.
Yeah, I got myself those sleeves when I was in Japan, and also the deck box to go with it. And then I got a little bus case to put everything in.
Yeah, I saw it. So cute. Love it.
Energy Search, old school.
Yeah.
Those are allowed. You're allowed to play any cards that have been reprinted, even if they're old cards, which is why a lot of people keep their old trainers. But a lot of people don't keep the old Pokemons because Pokemons are never reprinted. Even if like a Pokemon is kind of reprinted, like the attack or whatever, the HP, the weakness, resistance, retreat cost, like any of those things could be different.
Or if the Pokemon itself is reprinted, the attacks are different.
Yeah. So a lot of times, but the trainers, a lot of them are the same, including like Super Rod, even though...
Sometimes they change a little bit, like Potion changed from 20 HP to 30.
Yeah, but that's an errata.
Yeah.
That's an errata, but like you can play the old ones and treat it like a new one. So even though it says heal 20, you're actually healing 30 because that card got errataed.
Yeah.
So Kabir gets a Skyla to start here, and Landorus also has resistance to Thunderous, yeah?
Yeah, minus 20, I believe.
Yeah. So Kabir can do a grand total of 1 damage. He's going for the Kyurem, okay. And I think he's got an energy to accelerate that Kyurem on his first turn as well. So it's interesting he's playing the Ultra Balls, because I know a lot of people have swapped out all their Ultra Balls for Team Plasma Balls.
But in these cases, I mean, it works out, right? Sometimes people
but
play,
when are you going to get it in your hand, you know? You don't even want to start Thunderous a lot of time.
And he obviously runs some basic lightning, which I'm sure helped him out with people that are probably running enhanced hammers, right?
Yeah.
Expecting so much special energy.
Yeah. And not to mention he energy searched for it too.
Yep.
In that regard.
Yeah.
But he's getting set up here to destroy and make that Landorus weep on the next turn. If he gets a Colress Machine and an energy, but he didn't play a Colress Machine, which means he probably doesn't have it. Because if you had it, you would play it. Otherwise, you might accidentally top deck into it. There's no point trying to hide it.
Yeah.
It's so weird having a back rest for a chair.
You get used to it.
I don't want to get used to it.
Makes me look like I slump over though, because the back of my chair keeps pushing on me. So makes me look like I'm like hunched over a little bit.
So if Dylan dead draws here, here's the thing, right? If Dylan dead draws like he did against Ken, he's going to have a bad day. I have a feeling that Kabir has the nuts right now, and he's really ready to roll hard.
Yeah.
If Dylan doesn't get another Pokemon down, it is very possible for Kabir to just destroy him next turn and win straight up. Just with an energy, a Colress Machine, and then manual retreat. Since Thunderous has 1 retreat cost, because hey, why not? Let's make this card even more broken. The only way it could be even worse if it has a free attack and a free retreat. Like Cleffa.
A Thunderous piece.
Like Cleffa.
Oh, Cleffa. I miss you.
I don't.
I eat every day, all day.
Every day I'm shuffling?
Yeah, right? You hardly ever got donked because everyone else was running Cleffa. Everyone was just playing.
Cleffa was like the era of setup decks. Cleffa, Twins Engine, so good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was when all those lock decks were around, and oh, it was a good day.
And then people complained, oh, I want to play the game. So now you just don't get to play the game.
Yeah.
So he gets, that looks like, is that EX or a regular Cobalion? It looks like a regular
It
Cobalion.
looks like a full art regular. Yeah.
Yeah, a non-EX. So that's interesting. Going for that, I'm guessing energy press on the Kyurem is the intent, because energy press
and it
does.
is also weak to metal. So.
Yeah, Kyurem is weak to metal. So energy press does 20 plus 20 for every energy attached to the Pokemon. So if there's 3 energies on the Kyurem, it will knock out in one shot. But right now, with 2 energies, he can knock it out simply because he just put the snipe damage on it.
Yeah.
Hits heads on the Hypno Laser. Hypno Razor, poison and sleep. So Dylan went after that Trubbish again, which is interesting. Not sure what he is he just gonna be like, I'll just get it and lock the Deoxys just for the heck of it?
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, it's worthwhile over time, and a lot of times if you're playing against Plasma players, they probably won't bother to get rid of the Garbador just because, you know, it's only my plus 10 and kind of stuff. It's not that big of a difference, right? I'll just rely on lasers instead.
Housing machine, are we gonna do it? No. Yes, no.
I would do it because there's no way that there's no way for Dylan to get 2 energies on the Cobalion, right? Yeah. And he could one-shot the Cobalion because Cobalion only's got 120 HP and Blizzard Burn does 120.
Yep.
So I would just like straight up destroy things.
Yeah.
I would just wreck house because that's how I roll. But I don't think he has a Colress machine. If he had it, he probably would. He has a dowsing machine, but that's not going to help him here if he has no Colress machine in the discard pile.
So it would be a dowsing machine. There's another lightning. And is that it? Does that get it? It looks like it is.
Yeah.
Gets us. Interesting.
It's got dowsing for Juniper, maybe? If he's no energy search. Okay. So it's going to go for the water probably this turn. Yeah. And then get that ready for the next turn attack. Pretty risky though. I guess, yeah, because he does have one turn where Cobalion can't hit him. So if he has a catcher in hand, he can get rid of the Cobalion and then go after the Landorus after that. Just kind of ignore the immediate threat and go after the other thing. I will slap you for 10 damage. Or 20 actually.
It's
with
gonna be
the
20
Deoxys.
now.
Yeah. Deoxys, so much value. It's like the plus power that keeps on plussing.
Yep.
And
it's hail.
Yeah.
Ooh.
See, that's one of the things. He does have a switch in hand, but one of the things I really don't like about Floatstone is that lasers can still lock you.
Yeah.
So I almost rather play more, but then the thing about Floatstone is that it's like the switch that you can play ahead of time.
What would you play Floatstone, or what if there was a tool that said like this Pokemon cannot be affected by special conditions? Whoa! Right.
Well, I mean, Virizion has that. Virizion EX that's coming out. Virizion EX is like if anything with grass attached to it is not affected by special conditions.
Finally, grass is going to be somewhat viable. That's nice.
Well, yeah, Virizion EX and Genesect EX is coming on the next set, so that's going to make my Blastoise deck a little bit sad.
Is Genesect Psychic, right? Or
no, Genesect's Grass.
Grass?
Grass Psychic.
What?
Yeah. His attack is double grass, 1 colorless.
But it's a
He's
robot.
so purpley, right?
He's a robot.
Maybe he's a robot organically made. And
like,
metal,
just because
biodegradable.
You can put like the different discs in the game or whatever to give him like the different.
Yeah, and you can attach different Genesect tools to him to give powers. I think they're all ace.
He was like, even if he was colorless and like whatever basic energy attached is like what type he is or something.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting though. Yeah. Sorry. So what is his attack with Genesect?
Genesect. I think he does 100 for 2 grass, 1 colorless. Oh, 100 and snipe 20, I think.
Nice.
But if you attach a plasma, his power is if you attach a plasma energy to him, you get a catcher effect. But you have to be attached from hand, can't be a colorless machine.
Yeah.
So he has a catcher effect on him, which is kind of cool, I guess. So let's hope he gets rotated. Not bitter. He's going to be around for at least one world tournament, that's for sure, though.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's going to be rotation this year, probably next year. Ooh, wow, look at that switch. Or is that energy switch? No, it's just a switch.
Switch.
Catcher? Oh no, there's no energy that went down, so he doesn't even need a catcher. Straight up just kill this guy, wreck his face. If he does just a spear, he does 80.
Plus damage in between, not quite enough. If he can get a Verbank.
Yeah. Oh wait, now he's doing 100. Still not enough. Needs another Deoxy or a Verbank.
Deoxy or a Verbank.
So much value.
Does he have it?
No, he's gonna do Blizzard Burn.
Yeah.
Blizzard Beard. And Dylan pushes up. I don't know if that's advised, but I guess it's better than pushing up the Trubbish that will probably die.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Eviolite still doesn't really make a difference. He'll still die to one Blizzard Burn unless he gets thing, and he passes.
But he does need to switch him out to use it.
Yeah, he's passing. He's draw passing now, and I think Dylan's deck kind of fizzled again. And it seems to be a constant problem with him. I don't know if he's running way too many Skylas. It seems like, or just not enough draw supporter in general. Maybe his deck is too teched out. Kabir's deck
has too many supporters most of the time.
Kabir's deck is interesting. It's kind of a an interesting build of the Plasma basics. I mean, you've got the Deoxys, the Landorus, and the Curium, but he's running, basic energies in there with the
Energy Surge, Getses.
He's running one Getses. He's running one Shadow Triad as well.
Which is cool, right? Make the most out of the new cards.
And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe he's running no Verbank and maybe one Frozen City.
I do not know.
I think that was the case. The way he found space for it was he cut out Verbank from his deck entirely. So
which obviously helped him. I mean, he got all the way to the grand finals, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that one's reverse.
What? I remember he was like asking me, he's like, "Do you have like basic energy from the course, from like the base set from all the way back when?" He loves collecting old cards. Kabir is one of the seniors who advanced to the Masters this year as well. So this is his first year in the Masters division. So yeah, he just did a double switch, right?
Yep. Well, switch retreat.
Okay, switch retreat. That way he can Blizzard Burn again, and he's got 2 Deoxys on the bench, so that will knock out the Kabalion. And Dylan really has no answer if he gets this KO. Did he switch retreat? I think he switched.
Did he?
Because he just attached an energy this turn right now. Unless he got an energy hat
on it.
No,
because he already had the lightning on it. That's why there was no lightning. Yeah,
Okay.
because he switched and then retreated manually with the lightning unattached. Yeah.
So another Blizzard Burn, and Dylan benches the Landorus. Probably that was his top deck, and he draw passes. I mean, the game's still pretty early right now, and Dylan has a lot of time to burn. He doesn't have to scoop early. He might make a late game comeback, maybe? I don't know. Once Kabir gets a second attacker powered up, though, that's pretty much GG.
Yep.
Yeah, if he gets a second attacker powered up, there's no way to get back. The only chance against Plasma is if you knock out the guy with a lot of energies, and then he has to take time to get another guy set up. Man, that max potion. So that's another tech that Kabir has in his deck, max potion to heal that damaged Thunderous. Pretty big. As big as hitting heads on lasers and Dylan not waking up.
Yep.
Looks like Kabir has no answer. It's just gonna manual retreat. Wow. It's like, why not? Does he have a laser or another Deoxy? Maybe he can knock out the Trubbish one hit. It's gonna attach from hand, and then just probably Raid and Knuckle to... Oh no, there's a laser. Forget about that. So Raid and Knuckle for knockout now. and then gets to attach another energy and has a blizzard burn prepared for the turn after, basically, if he has another energy in hand. Pretty Donkey Kong.
And he does. We saw Prism in hand, so or at least I did when he angled his cards there. So.
Yeah, I think Dylan's just gonna play it out for lulz.
Yeah.
Here, let me help you put the damage on him, anyways.
Yeah.
let's just get this
60.
over with.
Yeah, there you go.
Energy, and now that's the first one.
Yeah. So because he won, now Dylan has 2 losses, and so gets KO'd from the tournament. So then.
Oh, is it? They just play 1 game? They don't even play 2?
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Is that it's best 2 out of 3, but Kabir goes in with 1 win because he's in because he was the winner of the winners bracket. So essentially.
Oh, so they don't play. I thought they would play 2 best of 3s.
No, yeah. So what happens is essentially Kabir went in with 1 win, and so essentially what happens is Dylan had to win both matches to win the best of 3 and to win the grand finals. But because he lost that first match, Kabir essentially had 2 wins.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
I would say play 2 best of 3s. Like that would make more sense to me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, they just did the best of 3 that way. So Kabir,
because like if you're playing,
bracket, you get the bonus.
Yeah, no, because I mean all the other finals were best of 3s, right? The winners final was a best of 3, the losers final was a best of 3. I don't understand why the grand final.
It was essentially Kabir just got a bonus because he was in he won the winners final.
I don't think that's the way it should be. Because the way they're playing it right now, it's like a Swiss round, you know?
Yeah.
Right. I don't know. Like I can understand if Dylan has to win twice and Kabir only has to win once if that was the way we were playing it the whole time, but we were playing best of 3s in the other finals, so
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's something to be fixed for the next invitationals.
Yeah.
I mean, time was obviously an issue for all of us as well. When this match was going on, we finished the pre-release. Everybody's been there for like 8 hours or something like that, so people were tired at that point of the day. But yeah, congratulations to Kabir, and looked like a pretty good deck. It ran smooth. Poor Dylan fizzled. And had no chance to recover there, and that's probably the reason why he played it out too, because he can't scoop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really think though they should have been the best of 3.
Yeah,
like
that's what I thought too, because I actually messaged BDA, I'm like, I think my footage got cut. Like, I can't believe, like, did they play more matches? Did my thing cut out? That's so weird that it cut out right after they were done their match, right?
Yeah.
I was like, that's so weird. He's like, no, they only played 1. I'm like, what?
That doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, because I saw it was like 15 minutes, and I'm like, no, I must be missing footage. I mean, Ken and Dylan's was like an hour almost.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it's just because they just played the 1 match, because essentially Kabir he was already 1-0, and then Dylan was like, you know. Yeah,
that doesn't make sense to me. That'll probably be something I'll mention. I think we should just do a straight up single game elimination, single game double elimination throughout the whole tournament. Not make the winners, not make the losers a best of 3, and just keep playing it straight up throughout the whole thing.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think that would be fine. I think that's perfectly fine, because I don't think the best of 3 made a difference in any of the in the winners final, or I mean the losers final for sure. We saw that it didn't make a difference, and I don't think it made a difference in the winners final either. So I would just say single game double elimination tournament, and then call it that. Do not do any.
The only time it really helps is for people like me who run decks that can be donked.
Yeah. I mean, in a single elimination tournament, you don't want to play a deck that can be donked.
Of course, that's why I didn't.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, oh, Ken, you're brave. I was like, that's why I didn't play Regiels. I was like. And this is probably the only time I would have a chance to play Plasma anyways, because I can't afford the $300 deck.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, thanks for joining me. And of course we have that one more game, but we already pre-recorded the commentary for that. So this is the last recording session with Julia until the next time we get footage, which I don't know when that would be, but...
Maybe Battle Roads or something. Maybe we'll So anyone at Battle Roads, if we're filming you, make it really interesting.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Start flipping tables and stuff.
That's right. Start doing table flips and rage smashes, whatever you want.
Or when you roll the dice, let the dice roll across the table, just pound the table, try to rig the dice roll.
Or for the people who watch Tabletop, just Ann Wheaton the table.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Once again, I'll put information for Julia's channels and stuff like that in the video description if I remember to do that. Sometimes I don't remember. But yeah, follow her. She does stuff regarding Pokemon and puppies and cats and goats.
Goats?
Ciao.
No, they're what mobile on. Yeah.
Ciao. Bye bye.